welcome to your apple experiment maker kit. And today we're going to try to answer the question, what keeps an apple from turning brown? I think all of us have experienced the phenomena of when you start eating an apple, you sit down for a minute, take a break, maybe snack on something else, you look back, it's brown and gross. I mean, it just looks gross. It still tastes the same, so I encourage you to finish your apples even if they're a little bit brown. In your kit, you should have an apple, some cups, and a mysterious white substance, that's baking soda. And you're gonna have to gather a few more things from your house. So you're gonna hopefully find some lemon juice in your refrigerator with the consent of your parent or guardian. Lemon juice. Vinegar, most people have vinegar in their houses. White vinegar. And water. You're going to need some water, which I just realized I haven't grabbed yet, so let me go get that. Got my water. So the first thing you're going to want to do is set out your cups. There should be 5 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to cut up your apple into 5 pieces. And I recommend asking a parent or guardian to do this. And if you decide to do it, if your parent or guardian says you are old enough to cut up your apple, be sure to not use too sharp of a knife. And with the rest of the apple, you can do whatever you want with it. You can eat it, you can put it in the compost, feed it to a chicken. That was a very random example, but it is true. And now what you are going to do is take 1 piece of apple and just put it in an empty cup. This is our control. And in a science experiment, you have 1 control group, which is a group that you do nothing to. And that's how you can see if it's basically a way, I think I've talked about this before, what's a non-complicated way to explain. A control group just looks at the effects of if you do nothing. It's a way to compare. There, that's better. And then I want you to put each of your substances into the rest of the cups. So your vinegar, lemon juice, baking soda, and water. And you should probably label these. I'll do that too. All right, oops, can't really see that. So here are my labels. This is a very important part of the experiment. You want everything to be labeled in science, so definitely do that. So I have nothing, my control group. The next thing I'm gonna put in is water. And you wanna just make sure you have enough in there that the apple slice that you've cut up will be completely covered. And the next thing I have is baking soda. This is always fun. The table is still a mess from last week when I did the flying ghost thing for one of those standalone videos. Because I spilled baking soda everywhere. It's actually pretty hard to get out of the table. Baking soda, lemon juice, and vinegar. Oh, smells very strong. All right, so we have our control with nothing. Now we just want to drop our 5 pieces into the other ones. So there's the water. Here I'm just gonna bury this guy in the baking soda. Make sure he's completely covered. Drop this bad boy in the lemon juice. This guy in the vinegar, and we're done. And now you are going to wait 2 hours, and we will come back and see what happened. All right, so it has been 2 hours since I placed our apple pieces in all these substances. Also, I'm wearing a mask right now, as you can see, because Miss Pam is also in the office. And why do we wear masks? To protect ourselves and others. So since it's been enough time, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out these apple pieces and we will see what has happened. Let's start with our control group. If you guys remember what that is, although for you it was just a few seconds and for me it's been a little while because I've been upstairs. But the control group is the apple that we put it inside nothing to just see what happens when nothing happens versus when we test with all these other substances. All right, so here is our control group apple. If I can get the tweezers around it. All right, so let's make some observations. So as you can see, it has browned pretty much the normal amount that you would expect. So we do know that when you do nothing, like we sort of knew going into this, that the apple will turn brown. And next we have the water. So it looks like slightly less browning. But I would say still some browning, but less than with nothing. Here's the baking soda one. So yeah, that definitely browned, and it also got kind of dry and gross. So that's gross. All right, and then the vinegar. Oh no, this is the lemon juice. Okay, so that looks brand new. It looks even less brown than when I cut it up somehow. And then here's the vinegar. Ugh. And that, yeah, that's definitely brown. All right, so all of the apples turned brown except for the one that was in the lemon juice. And do you guys want to talk about why that could be? So what's happening when the apple turns brown is that it is doing something called oxidation, which is when the oxygen that's in the air is interacting with the enzymes that are in the apple, and it's causing it to turn brown. So the apple doesn't turn brown when it has its peel and before you cut it up, because the peel on the outside is protecting the inside from the oxygen. And it looks like that oxidation still happened in all of these substances, the water, the baking soda, and the vinegar, but not in the lemon juice. And that is because lemon juice has something inside of it called ascorbic acid. Hard to pronounce. I will write it out for you. Ascorbic acid. And the oxygen interacts with the acid instead of, it's oxidizing the acid in the lemon juice instead of the enzymes inside the apple. All right, so I hope you guys had fun with this experiment. I will be back next week for more Make Your Kit fun. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.